This experiment is called Tiny Bubbles, and what we're going to do is we're going to take some of a material called catalase, and catalase contains a lot of a chemical called enzymes. And first we're going to take some catalase that has been cooked and put it in that test tube. And we're going to take some catalase that is raw and put it into this test tube. Now, to each of these test tubes, I'm going to add a chemical called hydrogen peroxide. Now, some of you might be familiar with hydrogen peroxide. You might have a bottle of it in your cupboard, and you've put it on a wound or something like that, and notice that it kind of bubbles and fizzes up when you put it on that wound. The reason why it fizzes up is because the chemical formula for hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. Now, hydrogen peroxide will naturally break down on its own. What it breaks down into is water. Notice I cover up that tube and we get water. And if I cover up that hydrogen, we get oxygen gas. And so that's why it bubbles up, is because of the oxygen gas. So we're going to take and we're going to add some hydrogen peroxide to each of our test tubes. So the first test tube I'm going to add it to is to the cooked. And we can see that when we add it in, it just gets a little bit cloudy, but no reaction. Now I'm going to add the same amount. We're adding 6 milliliters, and I'm going to add it to my raw, and we can see we get an immediate reaction, and it bubbles over the top of the test tube. Now here's where you can have a little bit of fun with this reaction. So I'm going to do it now on a big scale. So I have a large flask, and to that large flask I'm going to add a good amount of my raw catalase. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid dish soap. And to make it look pretty, I'm going to add a little bit of blue food coloring so that we get this nice color to it. And I'm going to add a lot of peroxide to it. I've got about 100 milliliters of peroxide. And again, we get that immediate reaction. So hope you enjoyed this little experiment. Tiny Bubbles.